So first one here, if we see the table, one side we have taken the competency and the other one is the methodology of assessment. Okay, here if we go for first one, business knowledge, as we studied, see here, knowledge of business. So first aspect, okay, business knowledge. Okay, so under business knowledge, as I said before, we will study about the products, services, customers, technology, systems, okay, all the financial aspects, logistics, marketing, sales, everything functioning also. Okay, so through interviews, through knowledge test, through 360-degree assessment. Okay, here interview method means interview to certain knowledge of the company and business. Okay, interviews to be conducted by panel of experts drawn from the line managers of the company or alternatively by external assessors after learning details of the company, its business, etc. Here interview will be done. Okay, interview with the employees who are working. Okay, HR staff will be interviewed by the person. He may be internal person or external assessor. If at all he is an external assessor, means definitely first of all the external consultant should learn about the details of the company and then he has to prepare a interview questionnaire. Okay, so likewise a panel will be there with, if at all there internally we are conducting, means panel of experts will be drawn from line managers and they will conduct the interview. Okay, likewise another one is knowledge test. One is interview method, okay, we are assessing the employees, and the other one is knowledge test. Okay, so what is knowledge test? Means test of knowledge of the company and its business. Test needs to be constructed, should test knowledge of company, its products, financial markets, services, structure, functioning, etc. Okay, and 360 assessment is filled by internal customers of the candidate. Okay, so internal customers are nothing but the employees of the organization. 360-degree assessment means all the employees of the organization will be involved in the interview method and knowledge test. Full all aspects will be considered, taken. Okay, now another second one is after business knowledge, strategic thinking. So strategic thinking is the analytical ability, cost and quality sensitivity, ability to spot opportunities, anticipate and find alternative ways of solving the problems. So strategic thinking involves problem identification and solving the problem also. Okay, so it is basically, it depends upon the analytical abilities. So how analytical abilities or else the strategic thinking can be assessed, means through interviews, through assessments. Okay, can be done. Interview means again same, the to ascertain strategies introduced in the past, the way his mind works, awareness of the strategies needed by the organization, ability to identify the ROI and various HR interventions, ability to see the implications of various HR decisions in the intellectual capital of the company, ability to identify the linkages between the investments on employees, output, creative thinking, problem solving abilities and attitudes. So interview questions, interviews will be done by the HRD auditor depending upon these aspects, because the HR staff, they should have strategic thinking. Okay, like how what to say means how ROI can be. ROI is nothing but a return on investment. So return on, if at all they are recruiting a person, means definitely ROI should be seen. Means the person that we have recruited, that person should give more productivity to our organization. Okay, so likewise any HR interventions, if we involve any HR intervention development aspects have been considered, means definitely they have to be analyzed. Okay, so and how those are implemented. Okay, and in these interviews definitely what are the problems that are involved in the organization and what are the solutions regarding those problems also will be analyzed by the strategic thinking, how HR staff think, okay, regarding those problems and the solutions. Okay, so assessment centers. So how assessment centers means, we all know, assessing the capabilities of the employees. Here specially designed exercises can give data on strategic thinking ability of the candidate. Okay, So special assessment centers means definitely they will assess on different aspects, on different methods. Okay, different methods will be followed by the assessment centers. For this assessment, they will follow certain designed exercises. Okay, so situational test need to be constructed, 360-degree feedback also used. Okay, so situational tests need to be constructed means, for example, while auditor HR auditing is going in the organization, if suddenly if there is any problem, it's how those problems are faced by the HR staff, it will be seen, okay, practically. And at the same time, 360-degree feedback also has taken observation and historical data about strategies, previously used strategies, what are the previously used strategies, and what are the implications and what are the benefits that we have dragged on those strategies. Okay, all will be studied under assessment centers. Okay, and strategies are dealing with attrition, PMS, high flyers, mergers and acquisitions. So relating to all these aspects, how the HR strategies are going to be done, or else previously done. And functional excellence. See, under functional excellence, HR knowledge and HR delivery, including culture sensitivity, empathy, coaching, facilitation, all can be studied as indicators of functional excellence. Okay, so here what is the assessment of functional excellence means, how empathy can be analyzed, how cultural sensitivity is assessed means, likewise use HR knowledge test. Okay, HR knowledge test is done, not this one. Okay, here refer to what does HR knowledge test means, it refers to relevant tools in unit. Okay, so certain particular tools will be analyzed, a proper exercise will be done regarding the cultural sensitivity, empathy. Okay, so knowledge test will be done. Likewise, HR skills and delivery. For HR skills and delivery, what were the tools that were used? Okay, likewise, interview method, 360-degree feedback, assessment and development centers also used. Okay, likewise, finally, observation is also done by HRD auditor regarding these aspects. Okay, and finally, biographic analysis. Biographic analysis is nothing but the full details and particulars of a particular employee will be given in that record. Okay, so by analyzing all these aspects, functional excellence can be studied. Okay, and fourth one is vision of the functions and entrepreneurship. Okay, so, what is the vision of the organization? How is the functioning, implementation, entrepreneurship, or else the leadership in the organization? Regarding all these aspects, what is HR staff? Okay, so what is the level of HR staff regarding all these aspects can be studied through interviews and assessment centers. Okay, so asking questions about the vision of the department, vision of the organization, functioning of the organization. Okay, entrepreneurship, or else the top management level of thinking. Okay, how the way of viewing the ROI, return on investment, and HRD interventions. Okay, how HRD interventions are implemented in the organizations, on what basis they are going to deal with HRD interventions. Okay, likewise assessment centers and test. So ask the candidates to prepare and make a presentation on the vision for the HR department. Give a case study. Okay, they will ask, they will give a case study and ask them to solve the case study. So under assessment centers, tests will be done on those aspects. Likewise. Okay. Now coming to fifth one, leadership and change management. So under leadership and change management, we will study the indicators of communication, initiative, creativity, and change management. So on all these aspects, the questions will be given. Okay, how the method of assessment will be done means through 360-degree feedback, through individual interviews, assessment centers. Okay, particular exercises, creativity test, case analysis means a case study will be given to them to solve. Okay, so depending upon their skills, written skills and oral skills, because communication means definitely the persons should have written skills and also oral skills, because they have to negotiate with different stakeholders of the organization. Therefore, Oral skills also should be there for HR staff. Okay, likewise, how initiation is going to be taken, and what is the level of creativity, and what is the acceptance of the change management. So on all these aspects, so through assessment will be done through personal interviews, 360-degree feedback, assessment centers. Okay, likewise. And coming to technological survey. So what is technological survey means? Under what aspects technological survey will be conducted? Like all HR staff are technologically savvy or not? They use information technology or not? Are they conversant with the same? They also try to learn the technical matters of the company. They have used HRIS. HRIS, we all know, a human resource information system, okay, for employee benefits. And a lot of IT is used by the HR staff in recruitment, placement, psychometric testings, performance appraisals, 360-degree feedback, e-learning communication, circulars, dissemination of knowledge. Okay, promotions are there, surveys are conducted, personal administration and records maintenance is there. Okay, likewise, they strongly promote IT or not. Okay, lot of human process research is done. Likewise, all these things can be studied under the technological survey, because basically HR means HRIT means it involves information technology, and technology related to all aspects like recruitment, placement, psychometric testing, performance appraisal, 360-degree feedback. On all those aspects, do the organizations use this information technology or not? Okay, so regarding that, the assessment will be done. Okay, uh, so interviews, through interviews to ascertain the familiarity. Okay, likewise, knowledge of HR, HRIS is used or not? Assessment centers. Okay, how savvy technology is there. So all these aspects can be seen and interviewed by the HR auditor. Okay, and the other one is personal management and administrative skills. So personal management and administrative skills means here knowledge test to test knowledge of basic personal management theory and practices, focusing on labor laws and other laws. Okay, and other requirements, statutory requirements. So here, uh, do the all executives are trained in personal management or not? Are they proficient in all these labor laws, discipline procedures, recruitment, industrial relations, health and safety, environment, or else salary administration, compensation management, logistics, infrastructure management? So all these are related to the personal management and administration skills. Okay, so do the staff know all these things or not? Are they familiar with the skilled personal management? Okay, are they experts or not? Do they maintain employee relations or not? Do they have welfare activities extraordinarily in the organization or not? Personal policies and administrative support provided by the respective staff keep organizations running smoothly or not? Okay, likewise, all these aspects will be seen. Okay, under personal management and administrative skills. So knowledge test will be done, assessment centers will be done on all these aspects. Okay, like as I said before, on the labor laws or discipline procedures. Okay, environmental safety, health and safety, industrial relations, salary administrations, uh, compensation management, logistics, infrastructure management facilities. Okay, all these things will be assessed here. Coming to executive skills. Okay, so executive skills, under executive skills, uh, planning and monitoring skills, cultural sensitivity, persuasive skills, behavior modification, techniques and group dynamics, ability to craft interventions for implementation, cost and quality sensitivity. All these can be considered as the indicators of execution skills, because all these are to be executed by the HR staff. So they need high skills in all these aspects. Okay, like planning and monitoring, cultural sensitivity, as I said before. If at all our organization is dealing with in other countries also, definitely they should know the cultures of other country also in order to know the business. Okay, likewise, persuasive skills. Persuasive means all aspects, regarding the HR department, behavior modification techniques. Definitely, HR persons should know about behavioral aspects of the persons. Why? Because HR is dealing with the persons. So persons means the individuals. Definitely, in each individual has distinct qualities, okay, attitudes and values. Therefore, the HR staff should know each and every employee, or else each and every stakeholder of the organizations behavioral modification techniques should be known to them, okay. Likewise, group dynamics also, okay, how to resolve the conflicts, okay. Ability to craft the interventions means properly know which intervene will develop the organization, okay. Likewise, cost and quality sensitivity all should be known. These are all known as the execution skills of HR staff, and these are assessed by interview for assessment of professional preparing to plan, manage any system, experience in planning and managing any system, etc. So by interviewing the persons, by assessment centers, under assessment we will do using simulation exercises, in basket and other methods to ascertain execution skills. So in basket is nothing but, you all know, in basket is a training technique where they will provide all material to the persons in basket, okay. They will provide all material and try and give a problem to solve them, okay. So likewise, all these will be applied in assessment centers, okay, in order to assess the HR staff. Likewise, attitude and personality inventories to assess cultural sensitivity and familiarity with group dynamics, okay. And 360-degree feedback, the whole sum of the these variables, okay. Likewise, another one is uh, learning attitude and self management, okay. So learning attitude and self management means self awareness and desire to learn, time management, networking, research and analytical skills. Definitely, as I said before, learning attitude and self management should be there for an employee. If at all the employee is not serious in learning aspects, okay, it will not affect the uh, it will not affect the organization in a positive way, okay, in a productive way. So therefore, employees should have a positive attitude towards the learning, okay. So self awareness should be there, desire to learn should be there, time management should be there, networking, research should be there, and analytical skills should be there, okay. So in all these aspects, okay, assessment will be done by the HR auditor. So assessment will be done through interviews, okay. So interviews means the whole biographic information will be seen, okay. So in this biographic information, the full details of that particular employee will be there, okay. Regarding about his achievements also, okay, his rewards, his achievements, any, if at all any punishments. So each and every aspect will be seen in this biographic information, and it gives a knowledge to the HR auditor regarding the indicators of these, okay. Attitude of the employee also. Assessment centers will be there. Psychometric test will be done on learning styles, networking skills, okay, analytical skills, emotional intelligence scale, and other such psychometric tools will be used, okay. So it is nothing but emotional intelligence means we all know that how uh, balancedly that employee is working in a negative environment also. So that is known as emotional intelligence, okay. So emotional, how the employee is controlling his emotions, okay, in order to work properly, in order to give productivity in the organizations, okay. How the employee is balancing the emotions, so that is known as emotional intelligence scale, okay. So for that also, what are the tools that are used? So all these will be done in the methodology of assessment, okay. And the last one is personal credibility. So under personal credibility, uh, we have studied, okay, uh, personal credibility in the sense the promising nature of the employee, okay. The sincerity of the employee can be seen. So if at all the person is a promising person, promising HR staff means definitely the subordinates who are working under him, they will trust that person. Okay, if at all they trust person, full cooperation will be given by the subordinates to the superior. So definitely it enhances the productivity of the organization. So for this personal credibility, so what is the assessment? What is the methodology of assessment? Means 360-degree feedback, interview with line managers and internal customers. Okay, visibility, credibility, inventory and such other tests to be administered to internal customers. Internal customers are nothing but the employees. Okay, and employees of the organization. So by seeing them, okay, by having by seeing the credibility of that person, HR staff, okay, and the availability of the inventory in the department, okay, all these can be seen in the organization. Okay, so assessment will be done in all these aspects through finally we can say that through interviews, through assessment centers, through 360-degree feedback. Okay, so all these tests will be conducted, all these assessments will be done by the HR auditor. Okay, so all these are the HRD competencies in HRD scorecard. Okay.